My name is Muhammad Karul Akmal. My registration number is 07DKA20F2088. Today I'm gonna present about the shallow foundation, topic 5. First, I will talk about the introduction. The shallow foundation is the type of the building foundation that transfer structural load for the earth very near to the surface, rather to subsurface layer or a range of depth as does a deep foundation. Consider as such when the weight of the entire foundation is greater than its depth, less technically, making them more economical and the most widely used for the relatively light structure.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Madam and to all my fellow friends. My name is Mazlin binti Marsan. I'm from Civil Engineering Department. Today, I want to present about individual floating and isolated floating. Firstly, isolated or individual floating, a structure element used to transmit column to the soil without exceeding its bearing capacity. In addition to preventing excessive settlement and providing adequate sliding and overturning. Furthermore, they are used in the case of column load, when columns are not closely spaced, and in the case of good homogeneous soil. Okay, that's all from me. So now I will pass to my next friends to explain another part.
Hi, my name is Elitil Idas from class DCC30093. I will present about combined footing. The arrangement of two footing is to transfer the load out of the structure to the underlying soil. The section of opposite source of footing release on the soil conduction. The deep will rate the bearing structure as well as the slope of the structure. One that upward two or additional columns at the founding level. That instance happens due to first, column spacing is there and founding statums set bearing capacity is low, thus individual footings are going to overlap or overlap. Second, column spacing is broad. However, load of things are very lengths that the footings in case set one by one are going to overlap.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to me. My name is Nurfarahin binti Maruf. My part is spread footings. First of all, to define spread footing, it was for transmit and distribute the point load from the structure, column, support to the soil. Secondly, it was to perform as masonry structures of complex rock blocks, bricks, and unreinforced concrete. The third one is types of massive foundations are avoided and reinforced spread footings are performed with considerably smaller dimension due to the use of reinforcement, for example, increase in the usability of concrete section. Last but not least, it can be divided into solid and flexible foundation, strip footings and wall footings. As for strip footing, it was performed underneath a series of columns or supporting walls, and in case the strain on soil foundation underneath the spread foundation is large. In fact, strip footing also prevent the horizontal distortion of individual foundation and strengthen them. Also, strip footing act as a continuous carrier under the force influence from the columns or walls. For wall footings, they are used to support structural walls that carry loads for others' floors or to support non-structural walls. There are two types of wall footings. First, simple wall footing, and second is step wall footing.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Ayu Alina binti Ramdi. So my part is rough or matte foundation. Rough or matte foundation are types of foundation which are spread across the entire area of the building to support heavy structural loads from columns and walls. The use of matte foundation is for columns and walls foundation where the loads from the structure on columns and walls are very high to prevent differential settlement of individual footings are designed as a single mat or combined footing of all the load-bearing elements of the structure suitable. For the expensive soils whose bearing capacity is less for the suitability of spread footings and wall footings. Rough foundations is economical when one-half area the structure is covered with individual footings and wall footings are provided. Should not be used where the groundwater table is above the bearing surface of the soil.